be done, not necessarily have it kind of help swayed by an injury or something. So yeah, I hate that for him, and hope he's doing good mentally and staying strong and hanging in there through the things he's had to deal with over the last few months, and hope to see him run a race or whatever he has his eyes set on or whatever he intends to do. I hope he does that, and I hope he's happy with it.
As a competitor, you say you're not wouldn't necessarily consider yourself a favorite. Does this feel a little bit more wide open, this champion chase this year, compared to others with the 8 of you going in? And does it feel the way?
Yeah. I mean, look at the season, right? I mean, it's been a lot of unknowns and a lot of things that we probably wouldn't have predicted in years past, with all the winners and the things that have gone on. So, yeah, I mean, look, and that's to Bob's question earlier. It's like, yeah, I would love to sit here and tell you that the fact that, we've been to this round and we've, got a championship and all those things really help us. But I think a good week of preparation, executing a solid race, showing up with the right mindset, ready to do your job, is probably going to trump all those prior moments or experiences.
Are you anticipating more non-playoff drivers to win?
I don't know. There's plenty of non-playoff guys who are capable of winning, so yeah, maybe.
That just makes stage points even more important then?
It certainly can, yeah.
Did you hear from anyone from NASCAR about pushing the camera away last week?
I did not.
Chase, Martinsville's in a couple weeks. Is it still going to be Martinsville, typical fall penultimate race of the season in Martinsville, or does the race in the spring get some concern about that race living up to its expectations?
Yeah, I mean, I think what you saw in the spring is what you're going to get again. So, like I told you guys last week, you better qualify well. That can be a game changer for sure. So, not the Martinsville we've seen in years past, but it's what we have to work with right now. So, try to make it better moving forward. I think that was the goal of the test that we did there a month or so ago. And I think it will get better, as we go forward. But right now, it's what we got. It's probably going to look a lot like what we saw earlier.
How do you process that you're leading a race and you're going to probably win, and then a sign is on the track? And
For a long time.
Yeah.
Sign on the track for a long time.
Look, I told y'all this last week, but I've been doing this long enough that you learn to let it go. And that's really just the best thing we can all do. Just let it go, and then y'all don't have to write about it. I can go on down the road and worry about next week, because once it happens, there's nothing you can do about it, right?
it's frustrating even as for a viewer standpoint, though.
Is it? Well, yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, I didn't even see a sign. So, look, let it go. That's the best thing we can all do. Like, we don't write the rules and stuff. So, I get it. Trust me. I hear you. But I think the best thing we can do is just let those things go.
How do you let it go? Is it a drink or music, flying? How do you let it go?
Well,
Not here.
yeah, just get ready for the next race, right? Wait 7 days and try again. That's about all we can do. And that's one of the super difficult things about this sport is, we don't have practice on Monday afternoon to go and get ready. All you can do is prepare, kind of offline from a setup perspective and talk through things. But you have to wait. It sucks because you have to wait 6 or 7 days to go out there and try to fix it, right? I mean, that's when you have a bad day. I want to fix it now. I don't want to wait 6 or 7 days. I want to fix it today, right now. And unfortunately, that's just not the way this deal works. So be patient, wait 6 or 7 days, and go back to work and try again.
Does it
Chase,
really?
follow up on Jenna's question. Would you have handled that situation? Would you handle that situation with the photographer any differently in the future?
Yeah, it's probably not a wise move on my behalf, but I asked the guy to give us a little space, and he didn't really. So just look, frustration after a tough race, but yes, to answer your question, probably not the right move for me to make.
I interviewed you right after that, and you gave me a full interview, so I didn't sense that you were frustrated at that time. So did you even realize that was a live TV camera there?
You always assume that that's the case, but that wasn't point of the camera being live or not wasn't my frustration with the matter. You know, so, but yeah, no, it's what do you do? Just going down the road and try to be better in the future.
Chase, as a competitor and study of the sport, what would you say is your favorite Kurt Busch moment?
That's a tough one. Yeah, I mean, growing up, I remember his dominance at Bristol. You know, stands out to me. I mean, he was you know, super hard to beat there, and I remember being a kid and just remembering how much of the garage had such great respect for, you know, what he was doing up there was so special. So that one stands out to me. You know, obviously in my time racing with him, you know, I've enjoyed being around him. He's always been super nice to me. He's been one of those veterans that, you know, is always willing to help and willing to lend a hand and you know, try to, you know, better the next generation. So I've always appreciated that about Kurt.